Hey, Bulls Mavericks, boys.
And now the starting lineup for your Dallas Mavericks.
Another losable game, bro. Wala kami star player.
Starting at small forward at 6'6" number 25.
Bakit Bulls, bro?
The other forward, 7'0", number 2, Derek. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 21, Daniel Gaffer. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 1 inch, number 11,
Hey, appear.
at guard, 6'7", number 77.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on
Tayo pala kami
2K
record, eh.
Sports. This is
Okay,
Kevin
tayo.
Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. We look at the Celtics. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out Chicago, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey and White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Washington in at the small forward. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Lets it go with the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. White against Doncic. Here's Vucevic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got the first 3 points tonight for Chicago.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Grabe, tangent. No Lavin, no problem.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Here's Giddey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. White against Irving. Pass to Washington. Puts it up from 15. And another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
White the pass to Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation. Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Dosunmu, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Chalk up 2 there.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a
Nag-choke kayo, yun lang yun.
major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt, Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic, guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. And Gafford throws it down.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Uy, munti ka naman backcourt. Holy shit.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Washington. It's White on the wing. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lively against Williams. Irving with the bounce pass. Clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And stolen by Giddey. White left side. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 6.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Dallas again missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Down low, Williams. And he hits it to tie the game up. Williams has got his second bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
First team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. First in scoring. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And so here is Dallas. The Bulls knocking down the three. Drops in the layup for 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Buzelis is checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They defeated Indiana in their last.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Mavericks leading. Takes a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's White. The offensive rebound. Pass to Giddey. Williams for three. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington passes to Irving. And a missed layup. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here.
Oh my god.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Williams kicks to White. A 3-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
White's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Mavericks leading by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Gafford throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Off the run, and there's Buzelis.
Sinasabi ko, Rook. Picture si Rook.
The assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3.
Anong foul dun? Ha? Saan yung foul, bro?
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for free. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Fuck, man.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson comes in for P.J. Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Josh Giddey. And Taylor Horton-Tucker subbed in for Kobe White. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but now in a position where they need to start over.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunity.
Here's Buzelis. Sinks the 3-pointer. Buzelis has got 5 now.
Nice one, Rook. Over Thompson, bro. Sheesh.
can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
It's stolen by Vucevic, and Taylor Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already, not the way you want to start a ball game.
Thompson passes to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 13.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Shoots from the right block. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
And finished off by Lively.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. A nice. Cut by Doncic.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Vucevic kicks to Terry.
2 minutes remaining.
Bruzelis with the ball. Working on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Smith. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Horton-Tucker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Up top, Lively. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Horton-Tucker. And Lively pulls it down. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Doncic with it. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. In the corner, it's Bruzelis. Here's Vucevic. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Bruzelis. Up in time. Oh, he just not taking the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Marshall in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. It's good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Bulls trailed by 5. Pass to Buzelis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one.
Grabe si Rufy, oh. Full potential. Ooh.
One chance here to make it a three-point play.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Torrey Craig, he's checked in.
Hindi kaya rin.
For the Bulls. Smith the pass to Dosunmu. And it's Irving with the rebound. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz. Oh, good with the triple. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Craig. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic for me if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Thompson. Nails it from the high post. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
Thompson's so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Dinwiddie with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. At the tip, and Dinwiddie stays with it. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going. That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And Billy Donovan decides to call time.
Naglaro si Lavin. Why is he here? Huh? What the fuck? Oh wait, what? Saan si Lavin? Nearly go.
Timeout.
Ilan player?
Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Carter, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Carter. Terry outside.
Hey.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here now is Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Smith outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Terry. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game concludes. It's a 5-game homestand. Now, Dosunmu. Buzelis with the ball. Three-pointer. And another miss by Chicago. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the inside. Here's Irving. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 10.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Terry from past the arc. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks leading by 4. It's Clay off the drive. Count that one. Kleba's got his first 2 points of the night. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Thompson inside. Defended by Dosunmu. Nice shot by Thompson.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Buzelis is.
From any spot, bro. Sheesh. Bulls bench.
Shot is good.
And when it
Buzelis.
comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Kleba takes to Dinwiddie. Kleba, the pass to Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. For 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's covered by Thompson. At the top of the key, Buzelis. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Pulls up from the corner, and there's Buzelis.
Green ulit.
On the assist by Smith. Buzelis has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall. And he lays it straight in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Smith, the pass to Dosunmu. Terry outside. Here's Buzelis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Terry against Irving. Here's Buzelis. The Mavericks pull it in. Marshall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving passes to Marshall, and the shot goes in. Marshall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Daniel Gafford comes in for Najee Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Washington passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
To the surprise. Of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And there it is for him. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Irving double team. Here's Washington. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then it jogs back the other way to play defense.
And stolen by Giddey. Driving to the basket. That evens the score. Giddey's got his first basket of the night.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Gafford. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Washington inside. Defended by Dosunmu. Washington inside. His last outing, he had 8 points. That shot misses. And White kicks to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Trains the three-pointer.
Grabe. Huwag lang kami iwan ng second half. Patay kami.
Williams has got it all tied up now for Chicago.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Doncic knocks in the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Vucevic. Impressive work.
Patay tayo dyan. Oh. Grabe.
Side from Doncic.
It always seems like like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Puts up a 3, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White.
Grabe si Vuce.
White's got 3 assists tonight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Giddey. Williams looking around. White finds Dosunmu. Now Vucevic. Gafford with the steal. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
74.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Damn.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half court.
Ganun jacket oh.
Ooh, they're measuring up the shots.
Oh.
Better luck next one. One more time. A huge round of applause.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Pasok ko nga si Buzelis. Banata natin.
And as we get into this third quarter,
Okay, pasok natin. Buzelis. Buzelis.
as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is Giddey and White. Bruce Ellis out there with Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Now, here's Washington. Defense is right there. Here's Irving. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Defensive foul, Josh Giddey.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Chicago trailing. Vucevic finds Dosunmu. Buzelis, no luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Maverick shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, White. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Misses the step-back jump shot. Irving passes to Lively from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming on the line at the break.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And White kicks to Giddey. And he's good on the...
Tayo pa rin. Tayo pa din, baby.
Free ball. Giddey's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
White against Doncic. To the middle. Beyond the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 22.
How about that finish by Buzelis? The rookie getting it done.
Pass to Lively. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Luka on the move. Banked in off the glass. 24 points for him.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
White the pass to Giddey. No good from outside. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Fires it up. And it's
liability na.
Off the back rim, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad experience.
Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. That one good for 2.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
White finds Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. He gets it in there.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Outside Irving. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's now 19 points for Kyrie Irving. Dosunmu up top. He's covered by Washington. And Giddey gets it to go.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Mavericks leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Look at D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played out. Standing, putting up about 25 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And that one's good, Irving.
Ano, titira ka na, challenge mo pa ako. Wait. 1. Puta, traveling na. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Wala na. 1 dribble, traveling.
Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Giddey finds White. Shoots over Doncic. White with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The shot's good from Irving.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this hand.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-6 run. And the layup falls. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And it... It's good for 2.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that one, good. Irving's got 28.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
White, good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Inside. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Rebounded by Gafford.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
With the step back, here's White. Out of hand on it.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket. He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's White. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. It's tipped.
Naglakad na si Kyrie. Ay, yari kay White. Uy. Boog. Oh, huli.
And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Thompson comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. Terry's checked in for White. And Taylor Horton-Tucker subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Off on the layup. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Buzelis. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here.
And they were in the top 10 in steal. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball. Have never played out of control. Washington with it, now guarded by Vucevic. They grab their own miss. Three, Marshall. He can't get that one. And Chicago shooting here about 46% for the game. It's tipped. 1:53 left in the third. Jumps up, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Buzelis hits the three-point bomb.
Grabe si Rookie, oh. Blowout.
Buzelis has got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 30.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean,
Grabe si Matasu.
they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 7.
Up top, Doncic. 30 points in the game.
And his performance today, guys, is really, I think, a beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game.
Ilang points na siya ng Buzelis? 30 din.
Impacting it.
Holy.
in just about every category.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Thompson sets the pick for Dinwiddie. And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Daming open.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him.
Three yun, no? Oh, 3 points.
So, I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. Mavericks leading by 6. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They get a hand on it. Here's Horton Tucker. Lays it up off the glass.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And finished off by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
Pass to Buzelis. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Buzelis game to, pre. Sheesh.
Buzelis has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside Irving. It's deflected.
Making good use
Foul.
of his...
Smith na naman, bro. Ano nangyari sa'yo? Grabe, oh. Sinat doon ni Buzelis, oh. Ay. Ay, oh. Huli. Tinamaan ni Kyrie si Smith. Oh.
Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size.
Finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a
God damn.
magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Lively sends a screen for Irving to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Pass to Sanogo. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Phillips, the pass to Terry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closer. Here's Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Bulls trail by 6. On the wing, Terry. Thompson with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Here's Marshall. And he could not get... That one to go. Out of contact.
Okay, ayusin natin ito. White, Giddy, Vooch, Buzelis, Teach.
And he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Buzelis. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the...
364 Buti di na-rebound ni Kyrie. Di ba foul yun? Tinuhod yun. Grabe. Dapat. Tama sa Kitty, hindi makashoot din eh. Ay! At least na makabawi. Grabe si Buzelis ngayon, no? Kala ko dadakdakan niya, gagi. Nakapwesto siya, oh. Kaya niya yun, eh.
Right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there.
Ayun yung may tapos.
Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Outside Irving. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. Guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Klay qualifies as a jump shooter.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Marshall.
You know, at just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent, they've looked more and more comfortable as this game has gone on.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Thompson passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Pass to Buzelis. And again, no good. By Chicago. Mavericks leading by 12. Thompson with it. Defended by Giddey. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. White finds Horton Tucker. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Horton Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Thompson. And the Bulls making a change also. Williams is checked in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
THT na ano na. Kasi pa pwedeng gawin. Dosumo.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by White. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Lively.
Chemistry at its best. That unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jalen Smith. What's the news, David?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
You know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Second team foul.
Athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
To the inside. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Dosunmu's shot's good.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Lively. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Back to Vucevic. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Puts the move on. Got a piece of it. Pass to Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey kicks to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 16. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Irving looking for an opening. And he makes... that one. Irving's got 38 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Washington. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, White launches it, and the Bulls another 3.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Mavericks leading by 15. And finished by Lively.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back out.
The order. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Sinks the triple.
Fuch 15.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Doncic bounce pass. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fires at the elbow. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Dosunmu. A rebound, but
Wala na to. Ipasok niyo yung mga ano, tapunan. Si Craig. Si ano.
Washington. Washington's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Giddey against Irving. We were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for P.J. Washington. .119 left here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Bulls.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Powell down low. Vucevic on him. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Kyrie, 45? Si Kyrie pala. Tapos triple-double Doncic. God damn. Tapos si Lively. Isa pa yan. God damn. Buzelis. Grabe, 37-8-2. That's our boy, bro. Sheesh. White 25-1. Not bad. Kahit 9-23. She. Vooch double-double, oh. Nice. Tira mo lang yan, bro. Okay, GG. On to the next one.